Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Angie and this is your September monthly reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Welcome guys, I hope that you guys are having an awesome day so far. We're going to get right into your reading. A couple of disclaimers. Remember that these are general readings, so some of the messages may resonate with you and some of them may not, so just take what does, leave what doesn't. It's not a big deal, right? I highly recommend that you check all your placements if you know your entire chart. I would mainly check out Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, but also depending on what specific area in your life. So let's say maybe you're having a problem or something's going on with communication, maybe check your Mercury placement, whatever you have placed in Mercury, maybe watch that reading and there's a message there for you. So it just depends on what specific area you're looking for. Obviously Venus is about love, so you should probably watch, or I recommend that you watch, if you're looking for romance and love specifically, I highly recommend watching whatever sign you have placed in Venus, okay? So, with that being said, if you are new, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and if you are returning and have not subscribed yet, hit that button so that you guys can stay up to date with all my readings. I'm trying to be a lot more active on here, and I will be posting pick a card readings at the end of this month once I get through the remaining of the zodiac signs. Alrighty, enough of that. So when I was channeling into your guys' energy, as I do for each zodiac sign, a lot of fiery energy, obviously, yeah. But I feel like a lot of you guys are actually really mad or upset or angry, and what I heard specifically, like in a very deep, like strong voice like this, sorry, I just had to mimic it, but I heard like, we want revenge. So like it was something like, what did it said something before we want revenge. Because I don't know, it's just the energy of Aries, I guess it's a collective or cluster of these Aries. We're angry. We're angry. Yeah, we're angry. A lot of you guys want revenge. I didn't hear revenge this time, but at the beginning, before I started the video, I did hear we're angry, we want revenge. So a lot of you guys are upset at someone, and I feel like it's not, I don't think that it's, well, for some of you, it's that you guys want to do something negative towards someone, like you're really angry and to that capacity. And then others of you, you want this revenge, like almost like it's more like you just want that person to get what they deserve. Like it's almost like that, like you want them to get their karma is what it is for most of you. Some of you actually really do want to actually do the revenge yourself, like you want to do something, which I don't advise, but you do what you do. Yeah, I strongly advise against that. So we have faith. This is the overall theme for you guys this month is faith. So I really feel that the reason why we have faith as your overall theme for this month, in the month of September, is because if you are feeling angry and frustrated and you feel like you want someone to get what they deserve, you want justice to be deserved, you want revenge, you want them to hurt the way that you are hurting or the way that they hurt you, have faith in the universe, in the energies, in these higher beings, that it will be delivered when it is time, and through a divine process, through those higher energies. I really feel that your spirit guides do not want you to go and extract, I don't know if that's the right word to use in this, but your spirit guides don't want you to go out and cause this revenge. They want you to trust that they will handle it. It's like, hold on, we got this. Like, we're gonna make sure that they get what they deserve. You don't have to worry about it. You just have to let it go. Because you have to think about holding on to that anger and being really angry and bitter and wanting to give revenge to someone. It's only hurting you. It's not hurting the other person. It's not doing shit to the other person. It's only hurting you because you're holding on to those negative emotions, that anger, for no reason. Let it go. Let the universe handle it. They will handle it. They're trying to let you know, give us that anger, give us that pain. We got it. We'll make sure. We hear you. We know that something was done wrong, and the karma will be given to whoever is deserving of it when it is time. So it may not happen now, it may not happen tomorrow, it may not happen a month from now, a year from now. But Spirit really wants you to understand that karma always comes back around to everyone, good or bad, good and bad, I should say. And it's only a matter of time until it comes back around for that individual, okay? So don't stress about it, let it go. It's not a big deal. I mean, I feel like you feel like a big deal. I feel like some of you guys just got mad at me because I said it's not a big deal. Sorry. Don't freak out. It is, you have a right to feel the way that you feel, but also it's not the end of the world. But just remember, you holding on to that anger, that wanting to revenge, it's gonna actually, I feel, even generate bad karma for you, because you're wishing bad stuff on this person. You're wishing someone ill will. You know, that's gonna backfire on you. So that's what I'm saying. Your spirit guides really want you to release that, let it go, let them handle it. They'll take care of it. It's not on us to decide whether someone deserves something or not. It's good or bad. It's really not. And I'm sorry if that's really hard to understand. It is hard to understand, but it's the truth. It's not on us to justify what someone deserves and what they don't deserve, right? We have the Knight of Pentacles. So some of you in this month of September are going to be, moving forward, making progress in the world. You know, you're doing your work. You're kind of minding your own business, I feel like. Some of you, I think, even are not just getting back up on your feet, but you recently you just got back up on your feet. You just got back into the swing of things in a couple months ago. So you're just doing your thing. You're working. You're being steady. You're being consistent with whatever it is that you're doing, and you're working steadily towards a goal. You guys have a goal in mind. You're working steadily towards that. We have the High Priestess in reverse. I really feel that this is just describing this situation for the month where because this is a lack of intuition, and I feel like it's more so saying there's a lack of trust between you and your spirit guides. There's a lack of faith, right? Because your overall theme is faith. There's a lack of faith, and because there's a lack of faith, there's a disconnect. You're not in High Priestess mode. You're not intuitive. You're not receiving messages. Right now you're disconnected. You're blocking those things out because you're so dead set on doing everything yourself instead of having faith and trusting in the universe, in your guides, in God, and angels, whatever you believe in, that they will handle it and that they will take care of it. And it is like a really hard and frustrating process when you are asking for it to be released. You're asking, I trust you, I know that you will handle this, but then it's frustrating when you don't see anything happening. So I feel that you guys are keeping a close eye on this person. So whoever it is that you're upset about, that you want them to get what they deserve, you want them to hurt the way that you're hurting, you probably check on their social media. You probably, maybe some of you are still in touch. I don't think that you don't communicate with this person, but you guys probably are still friends on Facebook, Instagram, and you watch them, you keep a close eye on them because you want to see if they're gonna get what they deserve. And because you're almost because you're keeping a close eye on it, nothing's gonna happen because you're still trying to manifest this when it's not. Remember, it's not your responsibility to manifest it because it's not for you to say what they deserve. Because in all honesty, maybe you could be totally wrong and maybe they don't even. I mean, I have no idea what it was that went down, but we'll move along. We have the Page of Pentacles now, so we have a Page and a Knight. It's in reverse though. So I feel like a lot of you are just having trouble moving on and trouble letting go. I see that we're trying with the Knight. You're making progress. You're trying to be consistent in whatever it is that you're doing. So maybe some of you, I'm even getting, are doing daily rituals. Maybe you do affirmations when you wake up, or trying to release this anger, trying to get rid of this. But you're not being connected with the powers from above or the higher energies. There's a disconnect there. And I think maybe that's why the Page of Pentacles is here in reverse, because you're feeling a little frustrated, you're just unsure of if what you're doing is what you should be doing. You're is this what I should be doing? Because I'm trying, I'm trying to do these things. I'm trying to stay consistent. I'm trying to keep pushing forward, slowly but steadily. I'm doing it. But you don't see anything actually coming to fruition or actually happening here in the world. And that, I think, is creating a lot of frustration. What else? What else is happening in the month of September for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have a 10 of Wands, yeah. So this just confirms to me that in this month, you guys will be able to release this anger. You will be able to finally let this burden go, because it's a burden now. That's what I'm saying, that because you're holding on to it, you've been holding on to this for a while, the only person that is hurting, the only person that it's burdening is you, because you're carrying all of this within yourself. You're not putting this on the other person or on the situation. They're not carrying it. You are. You're the only person still holding on to. I honestly think that this other person is really not focused on the situation at all. Like, whatever happened between the two of you is done for them. Like, they don't think twice about it. I don't think that this person feels bad about it. And honestly, nothing really is telling me, or I'm not picking up on a feeling that this person did anything wrong. But you are upset with them. You are angry about it. But again, that anger is yours. You're creating it. You're holding on to it. It's a burden to you. And like I said, those negative, low vibrational emotions and feelings that you're holding on to so desperately and refuse to let go of, it's only keeping you down. But with the 10 of Wands, it tells me that in the month of September, this is going to be the month where you finally realize, like, you know what? I've been carrying this for too long. I know that it's my anger and I need to let it go. And I need to just trust that whatever's supposed to happen will happen. Which is good. So we see that, it might be a little bit of a struggle right now because you want whatever it is that you want to happen, but to this person, but it will, whatever is meant to happen will happen, and you need to have trust and have faith that your spirit guides and the universe will make sure that everyone gets the karma that they deserve. That's important, that they deserve, okay? We have the Hermit in reverse. So I feel like a lot of you guys, I don't think that you've been isolating yourselves. Because I feel like Aries are very much like Sag, like we like to like be social, but we just like to like go out and do stuff and like be seen by people, and Aries do like attention as well, so that I feel like all fire signs like to remain in the public eye at all times. Even when we're feeling a little bit more introverted, we still go out, we still make sure that we're seen. So I don't feel with the Hermit in reverse that you've been isolating yourself for too long, you've been taking too much time to yourself. I think that it's what is being called of you. I think in this month of September, Spirit is asking you to not isolate yourself, but to go within. Look in the mirror and look at yourself on the inside and be like, why am I doing this to myself? Why am I holding on to this anger? Why? I don't need to, and it's hurting me. And I'm the only person that's holding on to it. I can let go whenever I want. And that's what I think September is for you guys, is realizing that you can let go of your anger. You can let go of how you feel at any point, just like that. I promise you, I know maybe right now for some, it might sound crazy, that idea that I can just change my mood and change the way that I feel to snap of my fingers, but you are the only person that's making you feel that way. Like I said, this other person is not feeling this way at all. I think that I don't feel that this other person is even thinking about this situation. You're holding on to all this pain and anguish and revenge and anger, and it's only hurting you. So this month, go within, realize, why do I feel this way? Why am I so upset? Why am I so hurt? Because for most of you Aries, and maybe you won't like to hear this, but I really feel that for most of you, the way that you're feeling has a lot to do with your childhood and the way that you grew up and traumas that you have. That inner child is still wounded and you haven't healed your inner child. So it's gonna, if you move forward without taking this time to go within and heal that inner child within and go down to the root of the anger and the root of why you are holding on to this so tightly, it's gonna impair all of the relationships that you have moving forward. And I don't mean romantic relationships, that included, I mean all relationships. It will always end up with this way. You will always, whatever this person did, if someone else does it again, it doesn't matter who, you will always feel this anger. You will always feel like you want to get revenge on whoever it is that did whatever was done to you, okay? Which I honestly, I have to say, I feel like it wasn't as big as you think it is. Because you are very dramatic. Let's be real, okay? You like to make things a bigger deal than they really, really are. And that's also a big part of what this month is for you, is actually looking at what was actually done and why you feel the way that you feel, why you feel so strongly about it, and comparing the two and be like, wait a minute, am I overreacting? Or is this really as bad as I think it is? You know what I'm saying? And the thing that's gonna help you the most here is that the thing that's going to help you the most this month with coming to terms with that and with finding that, finding the root of the problem and realizing you have to go within and healing that inner child is connecting with the higher powers, meditating, praying, seeking counsel. I'm not getting like you should see not a therapist and not a psychic, but I feel like you guys could benefit a lot from finding some type of a guru or like a life coach or like a spiritual advisor, something like that, like a mentor, someone that can mentor you, take you under their wing and kind of show you how to release the way that you feel, how to not react, how to realize that your emotions are yours to control and you don't have to feel angry, you don't have to feel this way if you don't want to, okay? But I feel like that's the way you have to realize is that you're only feeling this way because you still want to. You still want to hold on to something from whatever this is, from this situation. And it's hard to swallow. We have the, sorry, I thought there was something on the card. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Moon in reverse. So I was only going to take one more card, but they both fell out. So we'll take them. Why not? So Ace of Pentacles and the Moon in reverse. I feel that this is a, like I said, well, the Ace of Pentacles really tell me that this is an opportunity. There's an opportunity that's being presented to you in this month to be able to be more present and offer yourself in a more authentic way, because a lot of what the problem is that you have a really big ego, and ego is not just thinking you're full of yourself. I know a lot of people think that that's what your ego is, but your ego is, imagine like an onion, right? Your soul, who you truly authentically are, is at the very center and the core of this onion, and your ego is all these layers that are on top of it. Slowly over the years, if you are focusing on yourself, healing your inner child, your inner wounds, those layers come undone and you get closer and closer to who you truly and authentically are. So this month is presenting you with an opportunity to begin the healing process in order to unravel all those layers, okay? Because I really feel that this anger for you guys and the way that you feel right now and the emotions that you feel that you cannot let go of for whatever reason, it's not really who you are, because deep down at the core, you're not this kind of a person to feel this way. It is just how society, or even I feel like maybe you talk to friends or family about whatever situation you dealt with, and they're almost telling you like, oh my God, like I can't believe that happened. Like, aren't you mad? Like, aren't you? I would be pissed if that happened. You know, like your other people are influencing the anger, and you're like, oh well, oh my God, like I didn't think that I didn't feel like I was that mad about it. But now that I talked to my friend about it, like they said I should, like they would be pissed. Like, you know what? I'm pissed now too. You know, it's almost like that I feel like a lot of you are being strongly influenced to feel the way that you feel by other people, which, no offense, don't get mad at me, but it's, and don't get mad at me too, because this happens to me too, so like, I do this too, sometimes, but I catch myself is that it's kind of ridiculous that we allow other people to make us feel a certain way, like honestly, like it's stupid, and I'm saying I do this too, so like, I'm not trying to be mean, I'm not trying to be nasty, but it's kind of ridiculous that we allow other people to make us feel a certain way when that's literally not possible. We choose to feel that way. But it's so crazy how we are so influenced by other people, and you have to think about where that influence comes from. Most likely it's because the more easily you are influenced, I think, to feel a certain way by other people's actions, I think that says that you really care about other people's opinions and you really care about what other people think about you. Because that is what that is. You get what I'm saying? So the last card is the Moon in reverse. I feel that whatever situation happened, you don't know the whole story. And I don't think that you actually will know the whole story. I think that whatever situation was that went down with you and some individual, it could be a situation. I really feel, I don't know why, I've just been super honed in that it's something that happened between you and an individual. It could have been like a breakup, it could have been anything. Just something that went down with someone that was in your life, because I don't think this person is in your life anymore. Excuse me. The Moon in reverse, it's just telling me that there's more truth. There are more things behind the scenes that you don't know, and for whatever reason, I don't think that you will ever find out. And again, this is gonna be, and I really feel that this is a huge part of your soul's journey, is because we have the Hermit here, and the Hermit is like that's your spiritual journey, right? and to self-discovery. So this situation that happened is like pivotal. It was destined to happen no matter what. Does that make sense? And that's why I feel that you won't ever find out, you won't ever get a reason for why would happen, because that's what this is teaching you. It's teaching you to learn how to let go of someone, of a situation, without knowing what the truth is. Because when you navigate through life, you are gonna experience situations like this where you don't ever get to find out what the truth is. You don't ever get to know all the details, because you are supposed to learn how to let go. This is teaching you how to let go, not just of how you feel, but just learn how to surrender and release and let shit go. Woo! Baby. That was a lot. Alrighty, that felt really, really tense. I feel like I'm really picking up energy. A lot of you are really like, I feel like some of you are even like having anxiety, or like you're really stressed about like not being able to let this go. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we have the 10 of Wands. Like, you are gonna let this, I cannot pick this card up. You are gonna let this go this month, but it's just like that's the thing, you're at the 10 of Wands, you're that frustrated because you're like, oh, why can I not let this go? Like, why am I holding on to this? Why? Like, I want to move on. I feel like you guys do want to move on. It's taking some time. Alrighty, we're gonna get into blockages for you guys, okay? Sorry, give me one sec. Alright, so what are the blockages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What are the blockages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the month of September? What are the blockages for Aries in the month of September? What's keeping them from letting this go? What's keeping them from being able to surrender and release and to trust that the universe will handle everything? 3 of Cups. What did I say? What did I freaking say? Oh my God. 3 of Cups. What's blocking you is that you are being so strong. 3 of Cups in reverse. You are being so strongly and negatively influenced by friends and family. Whoever you've been talking to. Okay, it's not like all of your friends, it's all your family. It's whoever you have been talking to about this situation, whatever this is for you, whoever it is that you've been talking to, they are negatively influence you. They are the ones that are putting that anger onto you and making you feel that way. You are being so strongly influenced by these people. It's ridiculous. Remember who the hell you are. You're Aries. You're supposed to be the leader of the zodiac. What are you doing? You're being a sheep right now. Okay, this is where I'm getting a little bit upset at you guys, and this is my Sagittarian way of laying it down. What are you doing? Why do that to yourself? You're supposed to be leading everyone else, not listening to other people's opinion so strongly and so closely that it's influencing your decisions and the way that you feel. That's ridiculous. You need to cut that shit out. No. Oh, I'm getting so mad at you guys right now. Don't get mad at me though. This is just how I am. Like, I just feel frustrated for you guys because you should not allow that. You're better than that. And I know that you're better than that. And I know that you know that you're better than that. Yeah, you guys are for sure being strongly influenced by the people around you. Hold on, too many cards. Yeah. Your friends and your family, and it's not because they are like trying to get you mad. It's like I said, you're talking to them about the situation, and then they're like, oh my God, I'd be so mad if that happened to me. Like, I'd be pissed. I'd hate that person. Some stuff like that, and that you're listening so closely, like with so much intention that you're absorbing that, and the feelings that the way that you feel now is not your own feelings. That's what I'm telling you. It's your ego telling you that you have to feel this way because your friend said so. Whew. Okay. What else is blocking Aries in the month of September? 4 of Wands. The need to be stable all the time. It's really about security. I feel you have a strong desire and need to be in control and stable of your life in all aspects, emotionally, mentally, financially, physically, whatever. You really have a strong need and desire to have everything the way that you need it to be and be very stable and structured, and always have solid ground beneath your feet, right? Which is a good thing, but in this month of September, it's coming up as a block because you are so focused in the material world that you are so strongly disconnected from spirit and from these higher sources that are trying to help you. Like, they're literally, I feel like your angels and your guides are right there, and they're just like, give us your pain, give us your anger, let us help you release and surrender. They're trying to help you, but you're, instead of being focused up there, you're focused here. You're like, okay, I gotta work more, I gotta stay busy. Like, maybe if I distract myself, these emotions will go away. Maybe if I work out. I feel like a lot of you guys are working out a lot to release this anger, to help with like releasing the way that you feel. And then we have a Queen of Cups in reverse. So I feel that what's blocking you is that you're really emotionally, you're kind of all over the place. And I don't mean that like you're crying all of a sudden, it's just you're emotionally unbalanced right now, and because of that, you're unable to see things in a clear way. So I feel that a lot of you Aries are having difficulty this month deciphering how you really feel versus what others are making you feel. Does that make sense? Because there is such a strong negative influence from friends and family that you discuss this with. So it's creating like an emotional turmoil within. You're just like, I don't know what to, like, there's just a lot that you're feeling. Because I think deep down at the core, I don't think that you actually feel this anger and almost like hatred towards this person. Yeah, it's very interesting. All right, so let us get a message from the angels for Aries. So I ask that the angels that watch over, guide, and protect Aries give me this message clearly and concise. What is the message for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the month of September? What is it that they need to know? What do you want them to know? The angels that watch over Aries, protect Aries, guide Aries on a day-to-day basis. What is that you want Aries to know right now? I heard to not be afraid. I'm not sure why. Okay. To not be afraid to daydream, maybe. We have daydream. So maybe you're afraid to dream big or to, you know, change the way that you view things. There could be a little bit of fear with changing your mindset. So we have daydream. It says, you will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Listen to this, very important. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. So, do we see how the theme plays out with faith as your crowning overall theme for the month? And then I'm telling you, what have I been telling you this whole reading? Your spirit guides are there waiting to give you messages. You will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. They're there. They're sending you what to do. They're trying to help you. But because you're so focused in the material world and trying to make sure that everything is stable and good on a 3D physical plane, you are so disconnected from them. They want you to daydream, space out, go take a nap on the beach, like, and don't think about anything. You're trying to direct your thoughts. Like I said, a lot of you guys really want karma or something to happen to this person. Stop directing your thoughts. Just let your mind go blank and notice what you feel. Notice what comes up. Notice what you see. Notice what you hear, whatever it is, but let your mind go blank in order to do that. Stop trying to direct your thoughts. There is a huge problem with control for this group of Aries that I'm reading for. So if you are someone that really struggles with control issues, this is what this theme is for you. Like I said, it's about letting go. This month is about letting go, learning how to let go, learning how to surrender to the divine, learning how to allow things to just be, and learning to just let things happen the way that they're supposed to happen without trying to influence the outcomes, because it's only going to bite you in the ass. All right, Aries. I think that's it. Sorry that I was so hard and tough on you guys, but I feel like some of you might have needed that. I know you're a fire sign, so I know you can take it. But anyways, I think that is it. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below and let me know exactly what it is that you guys are going through, or what type of situations you guys were dealing with whoever that was. Because I'm actually very curious and I'd love to know. Subscribe for more videos if you guys like the way that I read and like my style of reading. I greatly appreciate the support, and I think that is it. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day, and I wish you guys all the best of luck in trying to let this go, okay? Yeah, I think that's it. Have a great day, guys, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.